Hi, welcome to Diamonds and Crochet. My name is Erica. I realize I have been away for a little while, but I really wanted to get this video in. I meant to do it last week. It is my review on Christmas Wreath by Finira from the one with the diamond art. I know I've mentioned in my previous whip-in chats that I help take care of my grandparents. Everyone is okay, but last week something came up. I got busy and didn't have time to film anything. Had to focus on my family and their health and all of that, and also my own. I had to remember to take care of myself, and I will get into that this weekend when I film my whip-in chat, because I do plan on filming a whip-in chat and getting into everything that's been going on, because it's been kind of crazy. But things are finally starting to slow down here and I can finally film this video, so I am just going to get started. I finished this kit, I believe it was December 29th or something like that. It's a really beautiful kit. I was very happy with the render. The one with the diamond art, it's all computer charted. So if I zoom you in really close, you can see that it's got lots of confetti. I don't mind that. I do get burned out, so I have to work on something with it that's not quite so confetti heavy. When I was working on this one for a long time, I was working on Love of Learning by Eau Claire Studio from Diamond Art Club. That paired really well with this because that had in places a lot of color blocking. And if I'm working on something that's got a lot of color blocking, that can burn me out. So I like to do those pieces side by side with each other. If I get bored with the color blocking, I can pick up one that's confetti heavy. When I get bored of that, I can go back to the color blocking. They just pair well with each other. Love of Learning was also a round, and this one was a square. One thing I wanted to note, you can't really tell because I did a good job hiding it, but down in this corner, I ran out of a color, a pretty significant amount of drills I ran out of in a color down here. But there were a lot of similar shaded colors, so I just kind of made it work. No one would know except for me. You know, if I didn't point that out to anybody, they wouldn't know. You guys might be able to tell if you look really hard. But I'm gonna gift this to my mom. I did tell her, but she said she doesn't notice anything. So, and she loves the image. I was gonna do this as a Christmas artwork to hang in my craft room because I share my craft room with my guinea pigs. But as I was working on this in front of my mom, she kept oohing and ahhing over it, and I did decide to gift it to her. One other thing I'm gonna note about this piece is I did seal it. I don't typically feel the need to seal my Diamond Art Club squares, but this one, the glue was a little slippery. Now, the one with the diamond art, I do know that the glue can be kind of hit or miss. Sometimes I have no problem with the glue on the canvas because they do poured glue, not double-sided adhesive. Sometimes I have absolutely no problem sometimes I do have an issue with it kind of being slippery. The drills don't always want to stay in place, and a couple of times I did lose drills because I transported this, and I transport a lot of my diamond paintings and I don't typically have that issue. So if you're someone who doesn't transport your diamond paintings, and if you're someone who doesn't, who, you know, just kind of stores them, you might not have that bit much of an issue. But I do transport mine. I work on them in a couple of different places here or there, and normally I don't have any issue. I did lose a couple of drills with this one, so I did decide to seal it for my mom. And I ran out of the color at the very end. It was my last section. It was the very end. I did not contact them to try and get new drills, to know if, you know, to get the customer service to send me new ones. So I don't know. They probably would have, especially if I showed them the evidence. I just made it work because I wanted to get it done. I didn't want to wait. Sorry, the phone rang. I was just saying I didn't want to wait for new drills to come to finish it, where I was so close. It was my last section. So I just made it work because I knew that I could. It's right in here. I ran out of a color. But it's very pretty, and I had tons of leftover drills in every other color, so it's unfortunate that that one color I ran out of, and it was a lot of drills that I needed to finish it, like between 20 and 50. It was a significant amount that I didn't have to finish, but I'm still happy with it. Like I said, I don't think from afar, I don't think anyone would really notice if I didn't point it out. It's not my typical color palette, but I love it. It's very dark. I tend to be a pastel rainbow kind of girly. But I was drawn to this because it's a mouse, and I enjoyed working on it a lot for it not being my typical color palette. And I do like the render of it. I like the softness that computer charting gives. I think there's definitely a place for computer charting. I know hand render is very popular right now. I hope we don't lose computer charting. But I meant to do that last week to show you guys this review last week. I meant to have that up for you guys and was unable to get it done. So I had some time today, so I wanted to rush and get that done for you. And I will do a whip and chat this weekend, and I will talk about everything that happened the past week, what I've been up to. And like I said, everyone's okay. But there was a situation that needed extra attention, and had to focus on that. So, but yeah, Christmas Wreath by Finira. I enjoyed the kit. I did have a couple of issues, so I would rate it maybe this particular kit, just because I ran out of drills and, you know, I did lose a few. I would put it like a 6.5, maybe a 7. I don't want to go too much higher than that. Because it was a significant amount of drills that I didn't have for it, but I enjoyed the entire process of working on it. I loved it every step of the way. I enjoyed working on it, so just for that I'm giving it a higher score. And I also really enjoyed the render. I think it came out beautifully, and I think it came out very close to the original artwork. So pros and cons. I have worked on the one with the diamond art before. I don't always run out of drills, and I don't always have an issue with the glue being slick and slidey. So I'm not saying that it's the company. I do know that other people say that the glue there can be hit or miss, and that's my experience with them. But I do enjoy working on the one with the diamond art kits. So I'll give this one a 6.5 to 7 rating, just because I did have some cons. I don't want to rate it too much higher than that. I just want to keep showing it off. It's very pretty. All right. I hope you all have a great day. Thank you for joining me. Bye.